as I've said, we want to get eco-congregations going so that we get many people, many communities involved. But we've had to focus on some issues. And for me, extinction is a crucial issue. And preventing extinction, I can think of nothing worse than to think creatures are becoming extinct, never to come back. Not only creatures, but plants and flowers and birds. But otherwise, we also look at climate change, which is just going to hasten the extinction process and the disruption and disintegration of life. And if we're looking at climate change, we have to look at energy policies. And that is why we have become heavily involved in energy policies. Coal, future coal development should really be a no-no because it's so polluting and destructive of the land and water and atmosphere. Nuclear, people say, now here's a clean answer. It's not a clean answer. And not only is it not a clean answer, it's going to be prohibitively costly, at over 1 trillion rand. And how irresponsible could you be to say, well, we're going to leave this nuclear waste for the next 200,000 years, for the future generations. We haven't solved it in 60 years, so but we're all right to do that. And so we've just come from court now where we have tried to take the Department of Energy to court to reveal the process of their applications for nuclear energy. We haven't fully succeeded because Department of Energy just a week ago, 10 days ago, transferred everything to Eskom. Said, well, Eskom's doing it now, so it's not Department of Energy. And it's, but I mean, it's a, and so Eskom now wants to go ahead and start the applications for the nuclear procurement, nuclear procurement. So the government is committed or extremely keen on nuclear. We think it's going to be devastating for our country, taking up half our GDP. But we know why, I'm afraid. We know why it's happening. And it's just, again, coming back to corruption. And we've heard alarming stories of the kickback so many people, including our president, will get if and when this nuclear deal goes through. And we are going to do our best to stop it because it's not good for our country. As well as, and they said in court today, the lawyer representing the Department of Energy, that it's going to take 15 years before we get nuclear energy, so we ought to start the process now. We are saying that God has given us all the answers. It's blowing in the wind. It's shining on us every day. It can be up in months. Renewable energy is the big growth industry. And South Africa has some of the best renewable resources in the world. So it just really doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'd like to say it's stupid. It's actually immoral. Immoral to pursue this nuclear route.